Hello YouTube, this is Dragon Man here, and welcome back to the Dragon's Lair, and I have another Yu-Gi-Oh deck profile. This is my Yu-Gi-Oh Cyberse deck. Now, as I stated in a lot of my Yu-Gi-Oh videos, I do not play Yu-Gi-Oh competitively. I build it for fun, though I do build my decks to the competitive formats. Well, that's due to the fact that all my friends, that's how they play, so... If you see something in my deck you don't like, you're more than welcome to comments and see what I can replace it with, but please be gentle about it. Don't be incredibly harsh. I know I'm for one a pretty boring person, especially during recordings, but I'm literally just trying my best, okay? So, on to the main deck. Now, this is where I'm pretty sure a lot of people, this will probably possibly trigger people. I only played one copy of Dot Scrapper. Why do I only play one copy of Dot Scrapper? Because you can only, I have it set up to where it's like, you can only use each of his effect once per duel. So... yeah, that's essentially the reason why I only play one copy of him. Is that a bad thing? Possibly. But it's been working out against a few of my friends. Similar to Dot Scrapper, I play one copy of Balancer Lord. And again, this might get a lot of people. The reason why I play one copy of him is because while he's removed from play, yeah, you can special summon one level 4 lower monster from your hand, yeah, while he's removed from play. He's not always going to remove from play unless you initially banish him and he stays banished. But he's not a card that I constantly rely on. I actually rely on more on Dot Scrapper than I do Balance Lord. He's just there's like, oh, I can actually do this. Cool. So, there's that. I play 2 copies of Bit Trooper. The reason why I only play 2 copies of here because even though you can special summon him by discarding a level 2 or lower monster from your hand to special summon him, with how my deck runs, that effect does not happen a lot. But if you can pull it off, yay. It's just one of those times like if you can pull it off, yay. If not, oh well. He's still a 2000 defense unit. I play 2 copies of ROM Claudia. I only play 2 copies of this card because, again, I have to waste a normal summon to activate this card's skill. Will that normal summon be worth it? Possibly. But starting off, this is usually not my first summon at all, unless I have no choice, which is why I run low copies of that card. But I do run a playset of Cyberse White Hats. This card is not a broken card, so I don't see this card getting hit on the ban list anytime soon. At most, he might get bumped down to maybe semi-limited, but when you look at it, he has to be he's easy to get out, and if you link summon using him, you can make all your opponent's monsters lose 1,000 attack points in a turn. So that's probably the only reason why he would probably be hit on this, and again, he would most likely only get bumped down to 2 copies a deck. Worst case scenario, his skill is not that broken. All he does is literally just open up your plays a little bit more. It's like more special summons, essentially for free. I do play a playset of Backup Secretary, because she is so easy to get out, and I'm pretty sure right now she's still a 3 in most Cyberse decks. I could be wrong, but as I said, I don't play competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! If you have a second opinion, you're more than welcome to give your opinion. I play... Oops, not you. I play a playset of Draconic. For the longest time, until some of the more recent stuff, he was kind of the card you kind of want to start it off with, and still kind of is. But now we actually have cards that's like, we can actually do stuff. That's the only, and he's still good in this deck because of what he does. I play a playset of Widget Kid. I don't see this kid getting hit on the list at all. Bad pun intended. Just because his skill is really not that broken at all. It's like, oh yay, if he's normal summon or special summon, you can special summon one Cyberse monster from your hand in defense position. Yay, a free special summon. Okay, still not that broken. When Cyberse monsters, they're known for special summoning. That's essentially almost all they do. I do play one copy of Idli. I've seen quite a few Cyberse decks who actually does use her, even though she's a nightmare card. For my extra deck, I took out all the nightmare cards. She's still pretty good. You don't have to just use nightmares for her. At the most copies I've seen people use her is at 2 most. Just because is kind of restricting. But if you can get her, because of how her skill works, if you can get when you link someone using her, she goes to your opponent's field, and if your opponent's not playing a link style deck, well, they can't summon from the extra deck. So, yeah, that's the thing. Now, finishing off my main effect monsters before I get into my normal monsters, I play 2 copies of Degradation Buster. When I first saw this card, I was having a hard time. I was like, is this good? Tried him out. Few test plays. Found out, okay, he's really good. He's actually really easy to get out. And again, with Degradation Buster, if Balance of Lord is in your hand and whatever other card, you can use Degradation Buster, banish Balancer Lord from the game to special summon this guy, as well as one other card. And while Balancer Lord is in the remove from play, once per turn you can special summon one level 4 lower monster from your hand, and again he stays there, so that's essentially one free special summon for you per turn because of Degradation Buster. So I don't want a playset of him just because I don't want him to clutter up the deck. 2 is the magic number for me. Though, of course, I could be wrong. People have their own preference for the decks. There's probably quite a few Cyberse decks that probably don't even run Degradation Buster. So half of these cards are probably not actually being used in some Cyberse decks. Again, I don't play competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! But this deck is working out for me for most of the time. I played 2 copies of Bitron because of Draconic. And I played 2 copies of Protron because of Draconic. And of course, there is Bit Trooper. Now, onto my spells. Let me just go ahead and move these guys out of the way to make room. Now my spells, I play a playset of Signet Backdoor. It's still a good card, especially during your opponent's turn, just so it's like, I target your opponent's this card, I'm going to destroy it. Well, Signet Backdoor, as long as this card's face down during your opponent's turn, Signet Backdoor, banish that card, search your deck, add a monster with less attack points than the monster you banished, and at the beginning of your standby next snap of face, it comes back to the field and it can take your opponent directly. So, yay. Though I might bump this once better cards come out for Cyberse. I'm probably going to be bumping this down to 2. Unless people have a second opinion. Now, this is a card I tried out. It's I would like to find a much better replacement of this card. If people have any ideas, please let me know. Thank you. This one is debatable. Security block. Target Cyberse monster on your field, of course, for the turn that neither player takes battle damage involving that card, and that monster cannot be destroyed by battle, but can still be destroyed by card effects. And to anybody who knows Kamen Rider, I'm pretty sure they kind of base this card off of Kamen Rider XA Double X Brothers. If you're hearing that loud thud noise in the background, those are my kittens just jumping off my chair. And I play 1 copy of Monster Reborn since we're allowed Monster Reborn back. So yay, we actually get to have these cards back. They've been banned for so long. Now I would like a 3rd copy of this, Golden Sarcophagus. 2 reasons. 1, Balance Allure. 2, Dot Scrapper. Like, if I can get a 3rd copy of this, I will gladly take out Link Bond. Because this is still much better. Literally, the only good thing about Link Bond is it helps. Is like, there's a Cyberse monster that I really need to get out to the field. But I don't have a revival card in my hand. Throw him back to the deck. But I have the field presence to Link summon it. That's literally the only good thing about Link Bound. Other than that, it's like, for skill-wise, you're better just playing Yugioh if people have them. And I play 1 copy of Comic Cyclone. I did have this at 2 at one point, but I bumped it down. And it's one of those cards that's like, does it come up often? No? Okay, it's just there, just to be there. And again, if people have disagreements, you're more welcome to comment. Just be nice about it. On to the traps. And I know I'm kind of dragging this on. Thank you, kittens. I play 1 copy of Solemn Strike, since we're only allowed 1 copy. I play 1 copy of Red Reboot, because it's so easy to get off. I play 1 copy of Cyberse Beacon. It's so easy to get off. I play 1 limit code. I do play a lot of the code talkers. I play 1 copy of Parallel Port Armor. You'd be surprised how often this card can actually be very useful. Some decks I've seen don't run this card, but I like it just because it prevents the Link monster it's equipped with cannot be destroyed by battle or... yeah, only by battle. Also, banish this card and 2 Link monsters from your graveyard. Target the Link monster you could target 1 Link monster you control. You can make a 2nd attack during each battle phase of this turn. So that's pretty terrifying, especially if you can get a really big beat stick Link monster, which this deck can do. And I play 1 copy of Recode Alive because you're going to use this once per duel, apparently. I think. No, it's limit code. I think, yeah, limit code's the one you can only use once per duel. Recode Alive, it's good. I like it. I tried it at 2. It was actually cluttering up the deck. Go figure. Okay, on to my extra deck. I play 1 copy of Link Spider. Because normal monsters. And because of the start deck, I play 1 copy of Link Rebo. I play 1 copy of Flame Administrator. I play 1 copy of Underclock Taker. Probably one of the most broken Link 2s in the game. One of the. Now I played 2 copies of Penstag. I actually like this card very much because as long as monsters are linked, his effect's going off because it does not have to be linked directly to this card. Monster just has to be linked apparently. So that's cool. I still play 1 copy of Honeybot. Her effect is still handy every now and then. I play 1 copy of Decode. Decode for the whole code talker. I play 2 copies of Encode Talker. And as I found out, one of the most broken combinations I've done with Encode is literally have one here, have one here. Co-linked. This is going to hurt a lot. I played 2 copies of Transcode Talker, the new Link 3 Talker monster. And I just recently got this guy. I'm excited that I finally got him. I played 2 copies of Xcode Talker. So I can actually shut down my opponent's main zones with him. And of course, right now I play 1 copy of Firewall because we are only allowed to have 1 copy of Firewall in our main in our deck. So lineup wise, it's working for me, but that's me. A lot of players have their own personal preference. People are welcome to their own opinions. So if you like this is my Cyberse deck profile. I try to change it every time new support for them comes out. And Cybernetic Horizons coming out, as the recording of this is coming out next Friday. So I just got done with a sneak peek earlier today. I don't know if I'm going to be running the Cyberse Ritual monster. I don't know. I don't know how good it is. I need to look it up. How well it will go with this deck. Because a Ritual Cyberse. Okay. But that's neither here nor there. I hope this was a good profile for everybody. So stay tuned for the next one. Bye.